Hey guys, it's Glenn, man. So far, I've been having troubles. First of all, shooting this video. First time I didn't like the sound because I was talking too quiet, so I moved on here. And the second one, I was talking, and then I swiped over to talk to Facebook, hoping it would pause recording, and it just didn't record anything. So I was kind of pissed off about that, but whatever. So this video is about respect. Now, me being a teenager, this is going to seem extremely hypocritical, but let me just hear me out. Being a teenager, I tend to be disrespectful. Everyone does to everyone. It's not something you can. It's not something you can avoid. Uh, I don't try to be disrespectful. I don't go out of my way and tell people to go fuck themselves. Um, I'm more of a stick to my guns kind of thing. It's like if someone tells me something, it's like no. Tells me something. You should do this, and it's like no, I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. Go away. I try to tend to do my own thing, stick to my guns, and just be me, as opposed to take direction or advice. A lot, or some people think that's disrespectful. Fuck them. If they don't like what I think or want to change me, then why would I want to listen or anything? Anyways, uh, the real reason I had gotten the idea for this video is I had seen a video of a couple policemen trying to get into a kid's dorm room without his, or they thought there was illegal stuff going on, so da 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 da, and he was standing his ground. And the page that had shared it was like, "Oh, this kid is my hero." Da 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 da. So this page is basically, they respect and idolize brain dead fucks. Now, let me give you the rundown. The video is, kid turns it on, camera facing the door, da 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 da. So it's going on. The police are trying, can we come in? Apparently they had some form of visual evidence or not, whether it be photo or otherwise, that there was alcohol in their room. They could see it from outside the window apparently. So apparently they'd gotten all their permissions. They go up to check. Now at this point, I'm thinking one of two things: either A, if the kid has nothing to hide, he'll just let them in, or B, this is going south fast. I didn't finish watching the video because I didn't want to listen to that kid be a cunt. I have better things to do. So video goes on, and the police are like, can we come in? We have reason to believe there's, alcohol in here, and it's probably a dry campus. They're not allowed alcohol for obvious reasons. It's a dry campus. And the kid's, not letting them in, that's fine. He's fine there, but then he starts just being a dick and insulting the cops, and he's like, well, he gets to the point and asks, do you have a warrant? That right there, he's in the clear for that, but he was being a dick. That's the main idea. He was being a cunt. But, does he have a warrant? No, they don't have a warrant. They don't really, they need a warrant, but if they get your permission, then whatever. They don't really need one anymore. So it's kind of that back and forth. Yeah, so he's like, do you have a warrant? No, they don't have a warrant. But they had asked nicely. If the kid had nothing to hide, he would have let him in. So you can tell he's suspect already just by, just by not letting them in. Yes, there's the possibility they could frame him. It is the United States. It's, I don't want to say common, but would not surprise me. But yeah, it's like, you're dumb. If you have nothing to hide, just let them in and search the place. Hopefully they'll apologize after, like, sorry, maybe it was a different dorm. We apologize. We'll be on our way. These, nice things can happen, but no, kids are dicks. So he just continued to just hammer on him and just insult him. And they had, said something like, you're being very belligerent. I'm not 100% sure of what the definition of belligerent is. Here, I use my iPod. Look it up. Hold on. Let's give you some nice tunes to listen to in the meantime. How about some Imure? Does that sound like a good idea? No, hold on. Here we go. Death Clock. Alright. So according to the internet, it means to be hostile and aggressive. So I think insulting police officers falls under that category. It's not extremely hostile or extremely aggressive, but it's kind of getting there. You're not swinging punches and shit. But yeah, he was being slightly belligerent according to what the definition is and according to what I think. But still, it's if you have nothing to hide, why wouldn't you just let him in? I mean, the kid's probably one of those stupid stoner fucks that has half a gram hidden in a sock somewhere. But, yeah. Me personally, I don't like police officers. I'm not one of those stoners that says fuck cops. I'm just not a fan. I've had dealings with a couple officers before. They don't seem like nice people to me. I've only had two that were decent, and one of them I didn't even deal with personally. It was my girlfriend at the time, who I'm very good friends with right now. So let me tell you the story of why I don't like police officers. About a year ago, around this time a year ago, I think, two people in my community had passed away. And of course they had a bunch of friends, obviously, because they're the normal preppy teenagers. So whatever. It spread its way across my Facebook, and I saw it. So I had put a status up that a lot of people had misunderstood, and I didn't word it very well myself. I don't word things. I don't bother sugarcoating it. I just say words. If you don't like it, then tough shit, you whiny cunt. So I had said, and this is as close to a reconstruction as I can get because I don't fully remember every single word I said, but I said something along the lines of, I like hearing about death, or I like hearing about people dying because it makes me glad to be alive, or something like that. And that's basically saying, hearing about death in any form of news, whether it be TV, internet, or otherwise, makes me feel a lot, not better, but it makes me feel, good about the life I have, the fact that I'm still alive. It's one of those, thank God, thank whatever religion you believe in that you're still alive. It's not like I'm glad the person was dead. I'm just glad I'm still alive. And a lot of people had misunderstood that and thought, that I was ripping shit and talking smack about him because he's dead. So I received literally over 40 death threats. And I had gone to the police and said, look, I've been getting death threats. I just want to make sure that any property that has any affiliation with me or my girlfriend at the time, who was this close friend, or her family, if it gets damaged, that, we've submitted this report and it might happen. So, we file a report. And mid-report, I get a death threat on Facebook from this stupid cunt. And it's, he literally said, I will slit your throat. Those were the words, I will slit your throat. As you can tell, no neck scars. I got a bit of a neck beard, no scars. You know what that means? That means the guy who threatened me is a fucking pussy. Anyways, yeah, I told the guy, I'm like, just got a physical death threat. It says I will, slit your throat. The cop didn't really care. I think it doesn't help that I was wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt at the time. I look different than everyone else because I'm wearing Cannibal Corpse. Fucking police. But yeah, that's why I don't like them. I mean, they're here to serve and protect, and I showed them a physical death threat, which I believe is a felony. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's a felony. And he didn't do anything. He just submitted a report. It's like, you're fucking kidding me, right? It just pissed me off. That's why I prefer to not so much be law-abiding, but just avoid police. I don't break the law very much. I haven't really in the past. I mean, when you're a kid, you steal because, you don't know right from wrong yet. You haven't had that installed in you. So, stole a bit as a kid. Had a little bit of underage drinking, but who hasn't? Because, and I always had full permission. I never snuck beer or liquor, and I never snuck out to parties. It was no, Dad, can I go to this party? Okay. And I went. It was only one party. And then the other two times I was drinking with my dad. It was for, one was Christmas, and I believe the other one was New Year's. Right before I turned 18. I turned 18 4 months after. So it's not like, and the second time I threw up because I got super drunk. But anyways, it's not like, I'm going around breaking the law, smoking weed and vandalizing shit. It's like, no, it's just, I had done it. Everyone really does. It's not something I can, change. But it happened. And I'm not one of those kids that goes around saying fuck cops, because I mean, I don't like the cops personally. I wish they would just pull their heads out of their asses and do their job. But, whatever. I'm not a policeman, so I can't really say anything. But yeah, I don't think kids they should be more respectful, or at least understand what the word means and understand what it means to stand your ground. They obviously don't. Kids these days think they can just do and say whatever. It's a bit of a piss off. I mean, I'm kind of the same way, but I don't do and say whatever because, I'm a teenager. I do and say whatever because why would I let anyone stop me? It's not like I go around spreading hate mail and shit like half the fucking cancerous Facebook pages. I just, if I don't like someone, I'm gonna say it. Bobby B down the street says hi to me and I don't like him. It's like, eh. And then, maybe I'll talk to vent to someone. Fucking Bobby, he fucking pisses me off. He's such a fag. He's queer, cunt, douchebag, or whatever. If someone told me, don't say that stuff, you don't know him. It's like, fuck you. I'll say whatever the hell I goddamn well please. I'm not gonna let dicks tell me what to do and say. Otherwise, I'll end up like the fucking preppy faggots. I have that issue with teenagers. They think they're tough shit. I mean, I do, but I have a reason for me thinking the way I think. My reasoning behind me thinking that I'm tough shit is because, everything I've said is like I haven't seen anyone, prove me wrong or do anything about it. I haven't seen anyone beat me up yet. I haven't had anyone beat me up, so why am I gonna stop? Oh, quit calling me a faggot or I'll kick your ass. Fucking do it. All these kids, they, threaten me and shit. It's like, fucking do it. I dare you. You're not gonna get very far. Because either A, I'll kick your ass, or B, you'll pussy out. No, I can't kick everyone's ass. I'm fucking 170 pounds. And I'm 5'10". Well, personally, I think I'm tiny. There's guys out there that are 6'4", 260 pounds. They could easily squash me. Doesn't mean I wouldn't fight them. If they're being a dick to me, yeah, I'll stand my ground. Who cares? I got a broken nose in the process. There's nothing a little surgery can't fix. I'm very stick to my guns, as I said earlier. I just, I don't like police officers. I don't like people. See, something I've noticed, and I find it really funny, is if you were given the gift of two different things you hate, one of two things or both, you hate everyone. Either you're gifted with intelligence or common sense. So if you're gifted with intelligence, everyone below you or everyone else is just really dumb, and it's not your ego. They really are dumb. These days, everybody is fucking dumb. Like, they're so goddamn stupid. It's like, yeah, pot and Call of Duty. Congrats. I'd like to see you rip the turbo out of a Ford truck or something like that. Like, they think they know everything, but they don't. Another thing is common sense. As soon as you have common sense, you see everyone else's mistakes a lot more clearly. And you're like, no, that's fucking stupid. No. Or just, like, you go and buy a $40 tank top. It's like, why would you pay $40 for a tank top? Oh, it's Kanye West. Big fucking deal. It's white. I can get the same thing at like fucking Stitches for $3. You're fucking kidding me, right? You paid more than 10 times? Like, are you dumb? You see a lot of stuff like that. It's just, I have common sense. It bugs me. I wish I was a little more blissfully ignorant so I didn't have to deal with people being stupid all the time. But unfortunately, I don't. I'm glad I don't have the gift of intelligence. I'll be the first one to admit I'm pretty dumb. I'm slow. I say stupid. Not slow. I just don't catch on to things ASAP. Like, if someone says something, I'll have to sit there, like, physically sit there and think about it for a second. Like not, I won't get it instantly. It'll take me like 3-4 seconds. It's like, oh, okay. It's, and I'm not, clever or witty. I'm me. I don't mind not being smart. I'd rather not be. See, when you're smart, when you're smart and good at stuff, people expect things from you. I'd rather not people expect things from me. I'd rather they just leave me alone. Ah, this video is starting to get kind of rambly. I really don't like police officers. I really don't like teenagers. I really don't like anyone. It's kind of about it, I'm pretty sure. If there are any of those stupid pot-smoking teenagers watching, there's no reason for you to be a disrespectful prick. There's no reason for you to... If you enjoy smoking pot, go for it. I'm not here to tell you it's wrong. The law is there to tell you it's wrong. You want to break the law? It's your life, not mine. I don't give two fucks. You want to end up in prison? Go for it. I'm gonna laugh at you. I will. Well, that's one thing, Trevor. I haven't really. Him and I, when we hang out, Trevor's one of my best friends. When we hang out, it's not so much hush hush, but it's I don't judge him, he doesn't judge me. And I haven't told him that point where it's like, if you ever go to prison for drugs, I'm going to laugh at you. Because I mean, he probably already knows. And if he went to prison for anything drug related, I would hate him. I would be so pissed off. He's in my band. He's the bass player. I don't want to have to replace him for, out of Canadian tours. That would suck. That would piss me right off. Because then it's not me. Like, he's the co-founder. It's me and him. We started this thing from the ground up. Him not being there is just makes it kind of worthless. Yeah, I get to perform and see fans, but what good is it when my best friend's not there? One of those heart-wrenching things. So I just hope he doesn't get in trouble. Oh, another thing that bugs me about police people is, well, two things actually. Drugs, booze. Hopefully I've said it, so now I can remember it. Let's go to booze. I was walking home from the bar with me and Damien, and Damien was yelling and I was yelling. I mean, fuck, we're drunk. Who fucking cares? We're yelling and shit. This fucking cop pulls up and starts being a cunt. Like, not like, okay, you guys got it's 3 a.m. Can you guys, tone it down? It's like, no, you guys got to shut up and be quiet. You're drunk and I could arrest you for public intoxication. It's like, seriously? We're just yelling and having a good time. Shut the fuck up, you cunt. And, there's no need for that. There's no need for you to flaunt your power. You don't have any fucking power. You have a car and a badge, both of which I could take very, very easily. All I have to do is smack you in the face, take your badge, run around, because they leave the keys in the ignition, drive away. That's all it is. Oh, we'll put an ABB on this. Doesn't matter. I've already taken your car and badge. Who fucking cares? I've made my point. But that's off topic. There's no reason to be a cunt. There really isn't. I mean, she was being a cunt to us, and we were so tempted just to fucking let her have it. But I'm like, no, Damien, shut up. Let's go. And yeah, she was threatening to, put us in the drunk tank for public intoxication. It's like, we're walking home from the bar. Would you rather us drive? I would easily drive drunk. I don't have my driver's license. I have nothing really to get suspended. But it's like, no. I'm not going to do that because I know that's wrong. I know it puts lives in danger. Why would I do that? But they don't think personally. That's what I think. I think they don't think, as strange as that sounds. And back to drugs. I don't see why police people don't just bust all these kids that smoke pot instead of just taking it away. Like, kids that sit outside the school and they're all like 14 or 15 smoking. I'm pretty sure the smoking age is 18 for a reason. Why don't you throw them in prison or give them a fine? It's like, oh, that won't teach them. But no, you taking it away is sure going to teach them. No, it's just going to make them hate you and disrespect you. I mean, yeah, fining them is going to do the same thing, but at least then, A, you're getting a government paycheck, which helps the government out, which is great, and B, it hopefully smacks them in the head. It's like, oh shit, now I owe my mom like $3,000, fuck. And they hopefully pull their head out of their ass. I know teenagers these days are too stupid for that, but I can hope, can I? Alright, I'm cutting this one off. It's already been 20 minutes. 2:01 p.m. Oh, 2:03, whatever. 2:03, 2:01. This is Clown Man, signing off.